Hi, and welcome to our demo video, Interactively Improving ML Data Preparation Code. I'm Stefan Grafberger, and this joint work with Paul Gross and Sebastian Schelter. So machine learning pipelines are often brittle with regards to their input data, which causes problems with their robustness, reliability, and fairness. This is what we want to help with. But data scientists typically don't know in advance what type of issues they're looking for. And also we can't fully automate this development process, because there are many trade-off decisions that have to be made by humans. So typically, data scientists work on their pipelines by iteratively screening, debugging, and refining them. And we want to help them with this with interactive suggestions. And the idea is to use shadow pipelines, which are hidden variants of the original pipeline, automatically detect issues, try out different possible solutions, and generate provenance-based explanations. And use incremental view maintenance to make all of this low latency and enable fast iteration. So now let's look at an example. So here we use a pipeline with tweet data used to predict a specific depression symptom. And the pipeline uses an LLM with retrieval augmentation, but mlidea also works for more traditional machine learning pipelines. So here we use pandas to load the data, do some pre-processing, do some weak labeling, and define our vector store and our long chain pipeline. We execute it and compute the accuracy using scikit-learn. Do you see the accuracy? Here we see the query plan mlidea extracted from this code and the shadow pipelines generated based on this query plan, and the warnings and suggestions from the different shadow pipelines. In this case, all are green, so we're good. So let's change the code. So now let's include the tweets from April as well. We re-execute the pipeline with incremental view maintenance. See the score change. Here we see that some operators were able to be fully reused, some are new, like the data loading here, and some were able to be partially reused, similarly for the shadow pipelines. Now here we see a warning with a suggestion. So here there are likely label errors. And here we see the rows with the 20 lowest Shapley values. And the shadow pipeline also tried to automatically flip these labels. In this case, it resulted in an improvement. We see the predictions before and after. And these tweets that contain some phrases that are also contained here. And we can update our weak labeling regex based on this provenance-based explanation. So let's change the regex. We execute the pipeline with incremental view maintenance. See the score change. You see that some nodes are new, the incremental view maintenance worked, the issue has been fixed. So now let's include the data from the additional country. We execute the pipeline with incremental view maintenance. You see the score change and that the incremental view maintenance worked. Some nodes are new here. And here we see this suggestion. So the pipeline worked worse now for a slice of Bengali tweets. Here we see an explanation for a sample from the slice. And now the shadow pipeline shows the sample to an LLM that comes up with a data cleaning function that it automatically tries out. In this case, it results in an improvement. So here we see an explanation. See the true labels, the predictions before and after this change. And here we see that the tweets were indeed translated. Can apply the suggestion to the original source code. Can look through it before confirming. Apply the change. Here we see this new translation and function transformer code. We execute the pipeline's incremental view maintenance. See that it worked and that the issue has been fixed. During the actual demonstration, attendees will be able to experiment with different shadow pipelines, machine learning pipelines, and they can iteratively try to improve them based on the suggestions and warnings. Also, they can learn more about how the incremental view maintenance and the shadow pipeline generation works. That's it, and I hope you liked it.